Hey guys, this is the Infidel coming back to you with another video. Today's topic is going to be on gun control, and if you've noticed, if you've been watching the news, this has been going through the media and government a lot lately. But one thing that's really been going through lately is football and NFL in particular. If you remember, about 2 weeks ago, it was now that the NFL linebacker for the Kansas City Chiefs committed suicide with a handgun, and also shot and killed his girlfriend with a handgun. Uh, the Sunday after that happened, Bob Costas was talking on the Sunday night pregame show about how if he if he was not in possession of a firearm, he and his girlfriend would still be alive, which is uh, really so wrong in so many ways because there are a lot more ways to commit suicide and kill someone else without using a handgun or any firearm for that matter. But really, what he was trying to do, that wasn't the point he was trying to make. The point he was trying to make was he was trying to promote gun control in the nicest way, possible, without making it sound like, oh, we need to ban all guns because he killed his girlfriend and he committed suicide. There would have been people that would not have listened to him and said that's nonsense if he would have said like that, but they will listen to him when he says it in that the way that he said it, in that kind of condescending, mischievous way. But still, it's so wrong in so many ways because um, it's not about the person, or in this case, it was him. I think his name was Trevon Belcher. I think It's not about the weapon or the person. It's really what it comes down to is the intentions of that person, what he plans to do with whatever it may be, like whatever firearm it may be. Like, I never heard a gun go off by itself and kill someone. If that's the case, if guns kill people, then shouldn't we be putting guns in jail and not the people? Like, it really doesn't make any sense. But they know that behind the scenes they're just trying to basically dehumanize the people of America to make people think that guns are bad and we shouldn't have any. But which is taking away our Second Amendment, which is unconstitutional, which is the right to bear arms. And the reason why we have the Second Amendment is to actually have guns to defend ourselves from the government if they get out of control, and that's why they're taking the guns away from us, because so we cannot defend ourselves against the government, which is what they are. They're attacking us right now as we speak, and whatever form it may be, not just violence, but it could be dehumanization, and it's not just through weapons either. It can be through vaccines, um, losing your security in all types of ways. I'll do another video on that though. But if gun laws and gun bans are so good, then why in I think it was Chicago that has one of the strictest gun regulations and gun laws. Why from January to April have they had 120 homicides, and 101 of them involve firearms? And I'm going to be doing another video on this also, and it's because of false flag attacks. And if you don't know what a false flag attack is, I'll explain that. A false flag attack is where, okay, here, I'll give an example. Say the American government tries to stage an attack, but we're staging an attack as we are the Chinese, and Russia's over here. And we're going to attack Russia, but stage it like we were the Chinese. And the only people that are going to know that it was the Chinese America really attacking Russia, and not Chinese, will be the people in the high ranks of government that know about this, and the military, the people in the military that carried it out, and the people that, like, the high-ranking military, like military officers and high up like generals will only know about this. which has been carried out through history, and that's how most wars, especially modern day wars from since the 1800s to now, has been started by false flag attacks. Um, but really, here's another example of a problem with gun control. Um, and this is the incident that happened at what was it, Colorado. It happened in at the opening of Batman: The Dark Knight Rises. I'm pretty sure it was that one, Dark Knight Rises, but that's kind of irrelevant. But as you know, saw in the news, there was a massacre there, and the place that they had the massacre at, there was a strong, there was a strict gun regulation, where you could not carry a firearm on the premises. And those are the kind of places criminals are gonna hit, because why are they gonna go to places that have the biggest threat to them? They're gonna go to the places where they can do whatever they want and get away with it. And don't count on the police helping you, because they get there after the incident happened or whatever. It doesn't matter if it's a massacre, it could be anything. They get there after. So how do you think they're gonna help you? They're just gonna be there, like, looking over, like, trying to figure out what happened, and they won't be involved in any of it. They won't be able to defend you. But if they did not have gun regulations at the theater, there would have been someone there that, probably might have been carrying a firearm, or many people, and could have taken him out, not easily, but with the proper training. If the person had training, they could have been he could have been apprehended and or killed easily, or at least injured, so he would not be able to do any more damage to the other people or harm. Let me see, what was the other thing I was going to mention? Let me think of it. I forgot 1 second. Yeah, and I was gonna mention this as well. This is just another example of probably what of a staged false flag attack, and this happened probably the biggest one in our nation is probably been 9/11, and probably the worst staged attack on ourselves, because what our government did in this situation, and what they're starting to do now, which is through false flag attacks. The meaning and purpose behind it is to create that sense of fear into the American people, where the American government will stage an attack on ourselves, but blame it on another country, like Iraq, like what happened in 9/11. And people will go to the government, but they're really the ones causing it, and they'll give up their guns and their freedom for security and go to the government for help, which is just the opposite to where you want to go. It's you're going to but they're staging the attack so people will believe that, and that's the part of their deception. like now, like I said, we're starting to attack ourselves because of trying to take our security away. And this is just a personal opinion, but I don't believe you can put your security into something that has a mind of its own, because something that has a mind of its own can turn on you and be somewhat deceptive. Like our government, they've turned on us. That's why having a gun is so important, because it doesn't have mind of its own. It has the mind that you have and how you use it. And well, I think I'll be wrapping up this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I know this is my first video, so hope you liked it. See you then.